here with a character review for Marvel superheroes. I'm going to go and show you my favorite character, Colossus, and show you how I build him. First, we're going to look at his powers without any gear on. I'm going to start with Bold Comrade, and I feel that they're all one-hit wonder powers. I don't really invest more than 1 point in them. I let the gear boost them up after the fact. He has 3 auras. I recommend Sustaining Presence. I find it benefits the group the most and Colossus the most. Basically, you have the choice. Do you want to swing 10 times at 1005 damage, or do you want to swing 15 times at 1000 damage? You can do the math and see, where the benefit really is. Sustaining Presence lets you keep fighting, and Colossus is a tanky character that stays in the fight a long time, and you might as well use your best attacks as long as possible. With Steel Vanguard, I max out his defensive passives. I also max out Colossal Roar, which works well because I have Heavy Metal at 20, and Siberian Express, which is a power I use just to get around, and it's also an area power. For Mutant Powerhouse, I max out Colossal Punch. I think it's his bread and butter and can do the most damage of almost any power in the game. That's not a ultimate power or a signature. I also max out Osmium Champion, and I dump the remainder of my powers into Metallic Warrior. I don't put any points into a basic. Once again, my gear will take care of that. So I'm going to show my gear right now. So I'm going to start with my artifacts. These are upper tier artifacts. You can always inch out a few more stats here and there, but I focus on health, and I'm going to explain why right after I equip everything. I have a Super Soldier Serum, Advanced, of course. I have an Advanced Metasensory Ray, Advanced Crimson Crystal of Satorak, and a White Suit Jacket. They're all pretty much made for melee characters and for health. My medallion is a Tombstone Medallion. Unfortunately, it is not a cosmic. I'm always looking for one, but it is health and melee power. My relic is Relic of Channelar. It's for health. And it's a double health one, so right now I have 488 health from it, and I'm always getting more. My Uruforge item is a gauntlet for physical attacks, and I use Viking's Vitality once again for mostly the health. Same with my legendary Shield of Perseus. It gives me the health and other defensive stats, and I find it's rather useful. My ring is a PvP ring, Signet of Hogan. You can keep re-rolling those at the vendor until you get one you like. This one has almost 1000 health and 500 melee power, so that's pretty good. My insignia is a Peter Rasputin insignia that also has health and melee power. And my uniques are, of course, the Mighty Fist of Juggernaut, Kitty's favorite shirt, Dynasty of the Rasputins, Courage of Colossus, and I don't really like his unique helm, the bandana. So right now I have a cosmic item for a helm. It can be better, but it gives me health and critical rating. I'm always looking to improve upon it. My costume is a Juggernaut costume with health, and more health. The core is regain 25% of your health and spirit when you use a med kit, which is you're literally healing yourself for over 8,000 plus a use for a med kit. So it has health on it as well, and size. So I get really big with that with the Crimson Crystal and my costume core. As you can see here, I have 38,412 health, and all that health is good for staying alive, but as you can see with the Colossal Punch, it does between 87,000 and 131,000 in terms of damage. So I pack quite a punch with that. So I'm just going to punch these dummies here and just show you some of my damage and maybe get some brutals. I don't have the highest critical chance. My artifacts are blessed with 3 Hellas of 1 Hogan. I might take off some of those Hellas since the Hella proc no longer stacks. But as you can see, my physical defense is quite high. I don't really have dodge, but I do have a high deflect projectile chance. Also, there's the help from my synergies for health and physical damage. My crit rating is only 24.1%, and my brutal strike rating is 28.5%. But here's some basic punches, going into Colossal Punch and some roars.
You will fall.
So there's a brutal from the punch, 54,000, 43,000, not bad. And let's put on my aura. And we're just going to do some Colossus punches. And there's a nice brutal for 300,000. See if we get some more. There's another one, 300,000. There's 334,000. It's not that bad. You see there's also spritz, so he does a lot of damage. And last I'm going to roar. And boom, there's 238,000, and it just does a ton of damage, and that irresistible knockdown is amazing for any situation. Fighting bosses, PvP, XDEF, it's just great. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.